Hi everyone, welcome to Unacademy NEET English. I'm your biology educator Ambika Sharma. I hope you all are doing well. So guys, I'm here to tell you that only 190 days are left for the NEET examination, and I will give you this reminder after every now and then. Why? Because I know that at this point of time majority of students, they just lose their confidence and they are not able to study properly. They just procrastinate and they just waste their time. So that is why I'm here to tell you that 190 days are left and you really need to utilize them very wisely. So in this particular video, I'll tell you the important chapters for the biology, physics and chemistry as well. I'll tell you the minimum marks you need, the timetable, the routine. Plus, here in this video, I'll tell you whether you are a beginner or not. See, whenever people say, yeah, even let's suppose even when we mention that if you are starting at zero, it's not like that every student is at the zero level. Those who are preparing for the NEET examination, we believe that they have read something. It's just that it is not directional. That's why they feel like that they have studied nothing. So all I want to tell you is, students, that please keep one thing in your mind, that if you think that you don't know anything from the 11th or 12th syllabus, still you think that whether in 6 months I'll be able to qualify it or not. So I'll be very realistic here. It is not possible, right? Students, they literally spend, their 2 years, 3 years, 4 years for this exam. If you have the reservation as well, if you think that no ma'am, I just need very minimum marks, but still if you don't know anything, you will not be able to score any marks, because even in the, if you talk about the reservation part also, there also, right, the competition is there. Students are really working very hard. So this is what you have to understand, that if you don't know anything from this particular for this particular exam, anything from your syllabus, then it is not possible for you to crack it. I'll be very honest about it. Yes, you can give your best for these 6 months, so that you can just prepare yourself for the next year. Okay, you can give it a try. Might be, whatever you study, you get that in the exam, right? Only if you're very lucky. But if you will give these 6 months sincerely, then yeah, there are high chances that you will be able to crack it in your next attempt. So that is what I want to tell you. So if you are somebody who has studied, I would say, ki ma'am, I have completed few chapters, 5 chapters or 6 chapters from the chemistry, or 3 to 4 chapters from the physics, 5 to 10 chapters from the biology, but still my preparation is not that directional, I'm not that focused, I'm facing this and that issue, like whatever it is, if it is something like that, then obviously this video is for you. So let's start. So overall, you know that, see, because it's festival season, festivities are going on, right? So I believe you are watching this video on 20th of October, that is Diwali basically. So I am just considering, instead of 10 days, 11 days, I'm considering 10 days for the October month. Then October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March and April, we have 191 days. Let's keep it 190 because you are going to waste one more days. And out of these 190 days also, I'll believe that again you will have the 20 days where you will again lose your motivation. So you have 170 days only. So if I consider 190 days, students, and if I consider the number of chapters, 79 chapters, so you will be able to give 2 days to each chapter, and you know that that is practically not feasible, right? 2 days to each chapter, not possible. Even if you will go for a detailed one shot of any physics chapter, at least you need 12 hours to understand that chapter, and you will need minimum 5 to 6 hours to practice that chapter as well. So at this point of time, if your preparation is not up to mark, and if you are somebody who has completed very less syllabus, if you are studying sincerely, if at times you are losing motivation, then it's fine. If you're attending your classes sincerely, then okay, right? Then self-study is the issue, that is manageable. But if you are somebody who's like, ma'am, I'm not going to the classes, I'm just studying by myself and I have completed very less syllabus, then be smart. So before knowing about anything, know about yourself. What kind of person you are, slow learner, fast learner, right? Are you somebody who's not consistent, or are you somebody who just procrastinates? So you write down your problems, right? You literally write down your problems on a paper, so that you'll be able to figure out the solution for that. Like if you talk about me, I am a slow learner, right? I am a slow learner. I take time. Let's suppose if a friend of mine, if she is completing a chapter in 3 hours, I take 6 hours. I know it very well. So obviously I have to start early, because she can do the same thing in 3 hours, I need 6 hours, so I have to start early, right? If we have to finish at the same time. So these are the kind of things that you only can analyze. Nobody, no teacher can tell you this. No teacher can tell you this. They can just discuss your problems, but ultimately you know yourself. You have to figure out solution, and if you will figure out, you still have time, guys. November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April, 6 months for the revision, for the completion of important chapters. You can do it. You can do it, because Because if you are somebody who actually want to crack this examination, means you have plan, means you know you have to crack it, means you have that enthu. It's just that at this point of time you are distracted only. Are you getting my point? So this is something that you have to clarify. So write down right now, stop this video, write it on a paper, that what actually you want. Do you want to crack it? Yes or no? If you want to crack it, where do you see yourself? Now, how many chapters you have completed and what is the reason for giving this exam? Is it you or somebody else? So when you are clear with these things, when you ask these things again and again, then you get the solution. I'll say the same thing. I'll make another video next month. I'll say the same thing. I'll make another video next to next month. I'll say the same thing. Because trust me, it's the same thing that you have to remind yourself, that why you started. And once you are done with it, everything is easy then. So you can do it. You have to do it. If you really want to do it, then you have to do it. You have no choice, right? Then let's move to the next part. So here you guys can see 190 days. If you are going to classes, I believe 7 hours of classes, sleep 7 hours, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for food, right? You're eating, obviously. I believe you're not cooking by yourself, food, you're taking a walk, whatever is your leisure time. I think 4 hours are more than sufficient. Don't you think so? 4 hours in which you are, having your meal time. After meal time, you are giving yourself break, right? Let's suppose this is the one thing, you are taking a walk. So here, stress buster activity is important. This is something that you have to include, whatever is your routine. The minimum 1 hour to yourself. In that 1 hour, play, do whatever you want to do, avoid the screen time, honest advice, right? But do it. Stress buster activity is much needed. If you think, no, it wastes my time. No, it is going to. It basically relax your mind. So do this. Then self-study 6 hours. And 6 hours with what? 6 hours with 7 hours of classes. So if you are sincere in that 7 hours, these 6 hours are going to be the plus, that is bonus for you. And in these 6 hours, one thing that you all have to assure, that at least 2 hours of practice. 2 hours of practice, because you have less time. Give more time to physics, chemistry, botany, zoology accordingly as per the need. Now come to without classes. Without classes, 12 hours of self-study for sure. For sure. This is so much needed for you. 7 hours of sleep. I will not say 6 hours. I will not say 8 hours. 8 hours you can, if manage, you guys can manage, you go for it. But it should not be above 8 hours. So 7 hours of sleep, 2 hours again for food and the rest. Right? And here, 3 hours for the practice plus the walking. Wherever I have mentioned the walk, means you have to do something which relieves your mind, right? And now, if I'm saying 12 hours of self-study, it doesn't mean that you will just sit in front of a laptop or you just open your books for the 12 hours. No, that is not what I'm trying to tell you. Here also, go for the Pomodoro technique, right? Divide your work in the intervals. Okay, here decide. First of all, decide. Every day you should be clear that this is the chapter that I want to prepare. This is the chapter that I have to finish in this week, or this is the chapter I have to finish in next 2 days or in next 3 days. That plan should be clear. So always make a timetable, or I would say, right, the better words are the target table for a week, right? For a week, you should be clear that this is going to be my achievement, and accordingly distribute your time. So study for 45 minutes, give yourself break, or you can study for 20 minutes, 5 minutes break, another 20 minutes, 5 minutes break, another 20 minutes, 5 minutes break, and then give yourself a 15-minute break. So that is how you can make these 12 hours more productive. So it's not like that for how long you open your books. It's like how much you're able to retain, right? So this is something that you have to take care. Okay, so in your routines include such thing, healthy diet, the leisure activity, that just calm your mind. This is important. This is very important. And if you're somebody who just open the book and just keep thinking, yeah, I wasted my this hour, that, so what? You will waste another 1 hour. So let's not think about it. Whenever your mind distracts you that, oh, you wasted your time, your friend has come, then tell yourself, come back. I have to focus. Come back. I have to focus. And trust me, it works like magic. I have done it, right? When during, my exam hours, right before, like a day before exam, when I'm like, I have to complete too much of syllabus. I keep thinking about this. Then I call this thing again. Then I repeat this thing again and again. No. Don't think about it. Focus on this. And once you start it, you'll be in the flow. Trust me on that. So this is something that you have to do. So if you are not attending any classes, if it is purely self-study, then 12 hours of self-study is important, in which if you have to watch a lecture, you will, plus you have to make the notes, plus you have to revise. So practicing question is very important. It is not something that you will do after completing syllabus. No, parallelly you have to do it. Now come to the syllabus. We have the 32 chapters in biology. Trust me, all are important. right? Because see, biology, if you are, biology will be the strong forte. If you are clear about the biology, right, minimum 340 marks, so you can easily get, try to get 360, but at least 340, save 340, right? Increase more 5 marks, 15 marks rather, right? 355 marks, you can get it very easily. You have to go with the planning. I have seen some students, those who are like, I'll complete my physics first, then chemistry, then biology. No, biology is a subject where you have to memorize a lot of things, so it's important to give it time every day. If you think my biology is very good, still give it time every day. If you think it is very, very, very good, give at least 30 minutes every day for the revision. But biology, you have to study this every day, right? Doesn't matter you have completed it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, it doesn't matter. You have to study it every day. You have to give time to biology, right? There is no substitute for that. Trust me, there is no substitute for that, right? So this is something you have to achieve. So target all the 32 chapters. If there is any chapter which you find not so important, not so useful, but complete the important topics of that. So biology, we are not going to compromise anything. We know that in the biology, we have the genetics, we have the physiology, right? Very, very, very important. We have the reproduction unit, which is very, very, very important. We have the ecology part, right? So these are the very, very, very important units. So biology overall is important. Now, physics I'll mention the 13 chapters. They'll give you 145 marks, plus marks even. Chemistry maybe I'll mention the same. So see, 330 there. I'm not keeping 340, 330. 140, 140, 610 marks. So see, this should be your minimum. If you need 600 marks, this should be your minimum. Then increase it. Keep it 350. Right? Then keep it 150. Keep it 150. So again, there is a jump of how much marks? So you 10, 20, 30 and 40, isn't it? Isn't it? So that's how you can increase, right, your marks. That's how slowly you can just go ahead. So now it is 650. You can also make it 700, but it depends upon you. So there should be a strategy, guys. Right? So if you are distracted, if you procrastinate, if you are confused, then you need a strategy, right? So make it. So now see, I have seen a video today, right? I really find it very amazing the way that teacher has explained. So I'm sharing the same info with you, all of you. And yes, I have seen some other videos also. So even, right, so you know that when it comes to the important chapters, they are all same. It's just that last year also the level of question, it was different. So prepare accordingly. So now if I talk about the 13 chapters, so basically the very first thing is some topics are simply, questions are simply formula based. So in the physics, you cannot compromise with that. Remember that formula, right? Because some chapters are literally formula based. Okay, so go for that. Do not miss such topics. You should know this. Now when it comes to the important chapter, work, energy and power, so 2 questions are expected easily. So collision, power, conservation of energy. When it comes to thermodynamics, you have thermodynamic processes, you have specific heat capacities, then oscillation, SHM, energy in SHM, wave optics, even the ray optics you cannot miss, wave optics, the diffraction part, the polarization part, very important. Last time also question was there from this part. Then next to it, dual nature is there, potential and capacitance, nuclei, waves and rotational motion, moving charges and magnetism, with the important topics I have mentioned. So I'll share this PDF in our official Telegram group. So semiconductors are there, ray optics as I mentioned earlier, current electricity is there. So when it comes to chemistry, these are some important chapters which can easily give you 140, 145 marks. Chemical bonding, atomic structure, electrochemistry, they are something which you have to complete like properly, right? Complete them, like eat everything from these chapters. Then GOC is there, very important, coordination compound, DNF block, equilibrium, aldehyde ketone and carboxylic acid, right? So these are some chapters that I have mentioned here. They are very, very, very important. You should complete it, right? You should definitely complete it. And I'll make another video where I'll put some other chapters as well which are important for you. So guys, remember one thing, if you really want to crack this examination, it is all about the motivation till, you know, your exam day. So if you are motivated, if you know how to manage your stress, trust me, then you will study, then you will utilize each and every day, then you will be productive. So it's all about managing your stress. And if there is any family issue or any family problem, I'll tell you one thing, guys, family problems will never ever vanish. You will always get them. Right now, at this point of time, you might not be able to deal with that, but with time you will learn. But don't let such things affect your studies. I know, for me, it's easy to say, might be you are facing something very, you know, something which you you feel really bad about that, whatever it is. But all I want to say is, family problems will be there till your death day. So it is not something that we can avoid. So what can we do? We can just, we should not allow them to disturb our, day-to-day life, right? So we should know that we have to study. If you will study, if you will achieve what you want, then only you will be able to fight with such things nicely. Trust me, right? When you will be financially independent, when you will have that goal, then everything seems easy for you. So just give that time, just give that time, just keep your motivation level high. You can crack it. If you want it, you can definitely crack it, right? It's not like the toppers, they eat something else. They are also just like you. They also get the self-doubts. They also feel frustrated. They also make mistakes. They also forget the things. Trust me on that, right? It's just that they just don't give up. So if you don't give up, if you give your everyday, if you utilize your everyday, if you justify your everyday, and if you keep yourself motivated, and if you have a proper planning, then nobody can stop you. So to conclude, keep yourself motivated and have a proper planning. Follow these two things. That's it. This is all you have to do, and you will be able to crack this examination. And let me tell you, something very amazing is coming, right? So stay tuned to our channel. Your favorite thing is coming. So you know that when we all are together, right, you get best sessions. I hope you are getting the idea. So you can guess it, and you can let me know in the chat section. And here you guys can see the perfect timetable I have posted for you. And look at the channel. Every teacher has posted everything important for all of you. So you can just access it. So if you're new to our channel, do subscribe it. Keep studying sincerely. We'll see you all in few days. And as I said, something very amazing is coming that is going to boost your preparation. So stay tuned. All the best. Take care. Happy Diwali.